What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we'll be going over the list of top 10 school anime where the main character is overpowered, but somehow people just don't know about it. And before we begin, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video if you guys want a part 2 to this list, and hit the notification button for upcoming top 10 videos in the future. Also, there's a link to the We Love Anime Patreon and Discord server in the description. Now, let's begin with the list. Coming in at number 10 on our list is Mahouka. In this modern magic action story, Takashi Nanase is an ordinary high school boy who has a somewhat dark past. Due to certain circumstances, he formed a fake couple with his childhood friend Kirimu Ioshima, but otherwise he lives a normal life. However, one day he comes across a girl named Mui Aiba, and a uniform he has never seen before collapsed on the school campus. This encounter changes Takashi's destiny completely. Mui tells Takashi that she is a magician, and she apologizes for she turned Takashi into a magician as well. What Takashi once knew as one world is actually two: the world where magicians live and the world where humans live.
万物を切り裂く鋼にして騎士の中の騎士にふさわしき聖剣よ、その名はエクスカリバー。
Coming in at number 9 on our list is Seikoku no Dragonar. Learning to ride and tame dragons comes easy to most students at Ansara and Dragonar Academy, except for first-year student Ash Blake, who is known by his fellow classmates as the #1 problem child. Poor Ash is the laughingstock at school because, despite his unfashionably large star-shaped brand that marks him as a future Dragon Master, he has nothing to show for it. His dragon has never appeared, until now that is. One fateful day, Ash's dragon awakes in full glory, but appears different than any dragon ever seen before. In the form of a beautiful girl? What's worse, Ash soon discovers that this new dragon has attitude to spare, as she promptly informs him that she is the master and he, the servant. Ash's problems with dragon riding have only just begun. Coming in on number 8 on our list is Sugimomo. Kazuya Kagami's most treasured possession in the world is the abi left to him by his late mother. The scent of cherry blossoms infused into it helps him throughout his day, but he never expected it to save his life, becoming a beautiful kimono-clad girl who calls herself an artifact spirit. Her name is Kiriha Tsugunagi of the Slash, who naturally moves in with him, as he is her owner. Throw in Chisato, his bespectacled friend, an overprotective older sister who wants to take baths with him, a busty priestess, a seductive sorceress named Kyokura, and Kazuya's life has just gotten a lot more, well, interesting. And now, moving on to number 7 of our list, we have Tokyo Ravens. Japan was thrown into chaos in the wake of the Great Disaster, during which the spirit energy of the country was disturbed by an Omnioji, leaving spiritual disturbances all over the place. Haruta Tsuchimikado was born into a family of Omnioji mages, but has no power whatsoever himself. One day, his childhood friend Natsumi appears to him to convince him to take on a promise he'd make to become her Shikigami. Shortly after, he's convinced to take up her offer with the arrival of a marauding solo mage, Suzuka, who's attempting to use Natsumi's power to resurrect her father. Harutora ends up becoming a member of Amio Academy in Tokyo, where Natsumi also attends.
まるであの頃に戻っちまったみたいだな。けど、こんなおもちゃがどこまであいつに通用するのか。
And at number 6 on our list, we have Raku Denishi Majitsu Koshi to Kinki Kyoten. The Alazano Imperial Magic Academy is located in the southern part of the Alazano Empire and is among most prominent magic schools in the world, where students can learn the highest forms of magic. All those who strive to learn magic dream of studying at this academy, and its students as well, as its teachers are proud to be part of its 400-year history. But Glenn Redars is a new instructor who has suddenly been appointed to teach part-time at this highly respected academy. The previously unheard of lessons of this man known as a good-for-nothing bastard are about to begin.
そんなもんが工事への進化だってんなら待ってろ金瀬今すぐそこから引きずり下ろしてやるアルメイサ・メルクーリー
Moving on to our top 5 of the list, in our number 5 place we have Strike the Blood, the 4th primogenitor. That's the world's strongest vampire that should only exist in legends, accompanied by 12 kinju and spreading calamity. This phantom vampire appeared in Japan. For the observation and obliteration of the 4th primogenitor, the government and Lion King decided to dispatch an attack mage known as a sword shaman. However, for some reason, the one chosen for the observation was actually an apprenticed sword shaman girl, Himigara Yukina, wielding the strongest anti-primogenitor spirit spear. Yukina arrived at Demon District, Itogami City. What is the true identity of the 4th primogenitor, Akatsuki Kojo, she encountered over there, and how will she defeat him?
編入番号021サイアクト健康状態異常なし将来の職業魔王
Moving into number 4 on our list, we have Ichiban Ishiro no Daimyo. Akatsuki Sai enters the Constant Academy for Magic Arts, hoping to become a high priest and change the world for the better. But when the school's oracle declares his future profession to be the Demon Lord, he finds himself feared and hated by the entire student population of the academy. Now, instead of making comrades and studying for an exam, Akuto finds himself fighting off monsters, bullies, and well-meaning classmates in various states of undress. If navigating a magical high school as a transfer student wasn't difficult enough, Akuto now has to deal with a cute android ordered to observe him 24 hours a day, the precautious attention of the flying, invisible, and naked Kinosuga, and the advances of the school's most popular girl. Will he be able to overcome his fate, pass his classes, and mend his friendship with the violent Junko Hattori, or will he succumb to his demonic destiny and destroy the world? Now, as we move closer to the number 1 spot on our list, at number 3 we have Trinity 7. One day, the bright red sun stopped shining, causing the breakdown phenomenon, the destruction of Arata Kusaga's town, and the disappearance of the people inhabiting it. All, however, is not yet lost. By utilizing the magical grimoire given to him by a childhood friend and cousin, Hiriji Kasuga, Arata's world gets artificially reconstructed. In order to investigate the phenomenon, Lilith Asami appears before Arata, whose artificial world suddenly disintegrates. He is given 2 choices. 1. Hand over the book, or 2. Die. However, Arata chooses the third option, enrolling in the top-secret magical school, Royal Biblia Academy, where 6 other magical users await him. Together with Lilith, these 6 form the Trinity Seven, the elite of the school who each bolster their own power and skill. With the ambition to save Hiriji and the help of his newfound friends, Arata stops at nothing to prevent the destruction of his beloved hometown and to bring his best friend back. And now, coming in at the 2nd spot on our list, we have Mahouka Kako no Rettousei. In the dawn of the 21st century, magic, long thought to be folklore and fairy tales, has become a system of technology and is taught as a technical skill. In first high school, the institution for magicians, students are segregated into 2 different groups based on their entrance exam scores. Blooms, those who receive high scores, are assigned to the first course, while Weeds are reserve students assigned to the second course. Mahouka Kako no Rettousei follows the sibling Tatsuya and Miyuki Shiba, who are enrolled in first high school. Upon taking the exam, the prodigious Miyuki is placed in the first course, while Tatsuya is relegated to the second course. Though his practical test scores and status as a weed show him to be magically inept, he possesses extraordinary technical knowledge, physical combat capabilities, and unique magic techniques, making Tatsuya the irregular at Magical High School.
僕は己の全てをかけてこの誇り高い騎士に勝ちたいだけ。最初から分かっている。彼女が強いことも至らないなら振り絞れ。駆け抜けろ極限の一瞬を。
And finally, coming in at our number 1 spot of our list, we have Rakudai Kishi no Cavalry. Iki Kurogane may have come from a long line of blazers, people with the ability to create weapons or devices manifested from their souls, but as far as the Hagun Academy is concerned, he's been a major disappointment in the magical powers department. He is so disappointing in fact that he's earned the unfortunate nickname of the Worst One. However, things change for Iki in the most surprising way when Princess Stella Vermilion, the most promising rank 8 blazer to come along in many years, decides to transfer to Hagun. When she challenges him to a duel where the loser must obey the winner for the rest of their life, the last thing anyone expects is that the worst one might prove to be a match for the Crimson Princess, and the unforeseen consequences will push the boundaries of society itself. Thank you all for watching this video. If you liked this video, then don't forget to leave a like below. If you have something you would like to ask, or any questions in general, please leave a comment down below. So, I'll see you in the next video. Adios.
Head up when I act, head up that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with